your support of Sandy. She is a doll, and I'm glad you guys are nice to her. Because I have big friends that'll kick your butt if you're not nice to her. I love presents.
Oh wait, where did he go? Oh.
Yes! I will, thank you so much. And thank you to your family. I got a Monopoly game, so I came out better. That's awesome. Look at me. I'm gonna play with my stuff. Y'all talk for a while.
Oh God.
Who's next?
Oh, did you stand up?
Hi.
Hi, Jared. I was kind of wondering, not to be pessimistic, but like, when...
What's your name?
Lindsay. Hi.
Hi, Lindsay.
Hi. When Supernatural's over, what are you going to miss most about playing Sam Winchester, or the entire experience? Because I know you said that everybody's really close knit, and everybody said that yesterday. So, you know, what are you going to miss the most?
For a long time.
I know from sort of, I guess, kind of experience, like I sort of dealt with this during the strike, because, you know, we didn't know if it was over or not, so I sort of started missing things about the show, because we didn't know if we were coming back. And I missed the camaraderie. I missed the camaraderie that this show breeds. Like, even between us sitting here today, from the producers and the writers and the people who are making the show, to everybody who works in the cast and crew, to everybody who keeps the show going, there's such a family aspect to it. And I've worked on some great shit, like Gilmore Girls. I had a great time. I got along with everybody. I made buddies. I just ran into Milo a week ago, and it was like old times. But this has been such a family. Like, I've seen so many faces and got so much support that I feel like from the support of the fans of this show alone, I could go for the rest of my career and not get any more support, but be fine, because I know that people have been so supportive. So I'd have to say the just general camaraderie and brotherhood and family that Supernatural has built, that we're all a part of. So thank you guys.
Hi, I'm Amanda.
Hi.
And you're Jared, right?
I'm Jared. I'm Amanda.
That's what I thought. Oh, okay. Well, I just was wondering, because I was a former art major. I graduated with an art degree.
Oh, wow.
And you're going to play Thomas Kincaid in an upcoming movie. And I was wondering, since you're doing that, if you had any kind of art background or interest in art or anything.
I'm actually very interested in art. And I did already play Thomas Kincaid. We already finished the movie.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And I am happy to say that I did draw and paint, and I am awful. Awful. I have so much respect for you, for people that can create with things, because I tried to draw a tree and could have been a blob. I called it a tree, but I have a great time doing it. I wish it was a talent. It seems like a great way to enjoy nature. I'd go jogging in Stanley Park up in Vancouver, and I'd see people sitting down sketching. Sandy and I were at a museum over the holidays, and people were sitting down sketching sculptures, and I was like, that's so much cooler than taking a picture. Like, here's my picture, here's my drawing. So, but I have no talent. Well, thank you very much. Thank you. Where did I go? Hi.
Hi, I'm Terry.
Hi there.
I wanted to ask you, the mystery spot where you were in the diner and you guys were doing that dialogue back and forth, how long did you guys take that to do that?
It took a while, not as long as you would think, but since he's not here, I'm going to completely blame it on Jensen. And I'm going into detail. There was a line, I can't remember exactly what the line is. It's Sam Winchester wears makeup. Sam Winchester cries. And every morning when he, okay, it was something like the line where I say, or we say, and every morning when he wakes up, okay, enough. He would do it too early. He'd say, every morning when he wakes up, okay, enough. And I'd be like, you're supposed to say he. And then I wouldn't say he, because I figured he wasn't gonna say it, and then he'd say it. And I was like, well, what are we doing? You know, or he'd like skip a line. But we had done it we ride together to work every day. We get picked up and go to work. And so we have about 30, 45 minutes in the beginning of the day to go through our lines and to think of ideas and to run through cool moments or what we're going to do. And so we knew that day was going to be big because they wanted it to be, you know, very crisp. And so we just I had him read it a bunch of times because the idea is that Sam is mimicking Dean. And so I wanted to know how he would say it as Dean. So I just had him read it again, 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 again. And I started kind of doing it silently as he was doing it. And then I was like, all right, let's try it. And so then we gave it a shot. But also right before that scene, we sat in his trailer and just were going da 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 da. And then we sort of put our heads down and went straight to set. And we were like, don't talk to us. We're like, go. We're in the zone. And so, and then we got to set and he ruined it all anyways. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. That was, when I read that, I was like, that's gonna be really fun to shoot. And the hardest part was not laughing because everybody else was laughing. And so, and it was sort of, you know what, I also remember, this is weird, but as you're doing it, you're so surprised and happy that it worked that you sort of forget that you have another line coming. So you're going, you don't know everything. Yes, I do. Really? Yeah. Sandwich to where's makeup? And then you're like, we did it. And you're like, oh yeah, sandwich is sex. We did it again. And so you keep on getting excited that you're doing it, that you sort of think about how cool it was that you just talked at the same time. You're like, yeah, we kick ass, kick butt. But we ended up getting it on camera, so I guess it worked. Thanks.
Hi, my name's Kevin from the UK. We're
Nice.
way behind in the airings. I think we had the Christmas episode about 2-3 weeks ago.
Okay.
That was quite light-hearted in terms of, well, mutilations and even Santas, but mainly there's quite a dark undertone. Do you enjoy doing the light-hearted stuff, more like when you had the lucky charm, where you had the unlucky charm, where you lost your shoe down the drain, that sort of stuff? Do you enjoy that moment? Does that break up the whole dark tone of the whole series a little bit?
You know what? I enjoy it. I've never, and I'm totally not fishing here, I've never thought I was funny. I've never been like, yeah, I can get up there and like act funny, you know? I've always really liked drama. And so it's been a fun opportunity. That's why they don't give me a lot of funny stuff. They're like, he's not funny, don't give him funny stuff. But anyways, also Sam's such a serious character, or has been, and it's such a dark show that it's hard to really work in comedy seamlessly. And we've had a few funny episodes, like we had one, that is a funny one, where the bad rabbit's foot, and you know, the Hellhounds episode, and the Tall Tales episode. But I have a lot of fun doing it. I think it's pleasant to break up the dark. I mean, someone famous said, if you make them laugh, then you can make them cry. You know, and it's just the idea that you need the yin and the yang. It can't just be, you know, here we are, only going to be dark and scared, and I'm going to be scared for an hour. Like, I think the writers want to laugh and be scared and cry. The audience wants to laugh and be scared and, you know, scream and throw things at the, you know, so you want to have everything. And I think adding humor actually helps accentuate the dark side of the show. Good question. Thanks, man. And thanks for coming from the UK. I don't know if you've been here for a while, but... Nice. Nice.
My name is Max, and you're cool. He's gonna die, or are you gonna save him?
You're really cool. That's a really good question. But there are cooler people than me that will really do bad things to me if I give away the ending. I just read, obviously Sam's gonna do everything in his power to save Dean. And he's going to call on other people that might have powers that Sam does not to help. But we're going up against a big bad demon, so we don't know how it's going to work out just yet. Thanks for the question, man.
Hi, I'm Jessica.
Hi.
Some of the episodes really scare us, like jumping out and everything. Do any of the episodes ever scared you?
Yes. A lot of times, when I'm really heavy in the show, it's hard to be scared because you remember shooting and everything, and you're like, oh yeah, here comes the scare. But the one that I can remember most recently that really scared me was The Kids Are All Right, with the little suckling kids. And the whole reflection thing, that always scares me, where the camera's coming around and you're like, there's gonna be somebody behind them, you know? And you're just going, ooh, I can't wait. But then it breaks back and then they're behind him on the other side. You're like, I wasn't ready for that. I wanted him to be over there with the camera.